in crypto, making her own demands. Charts on fire, markets on the rise. Blockchain babe with the laser eyes. All the latest shades of blockchain babe. No cash, no cage. She's got wallets full of games, while the world goes up in flames. She flips the coins, never looking back. No fear, no doubt, she's on the attack. Buying the dips, stacking up her stash. Blockchain babe with the laser eyes. All the latest shades of blockchain babe. No cash, no cage. She's got wallets full of games, while the world goes up in flames. She flips the coins, never looking back. No fear, no doubt, she's on the attack. Buying the dips, stacking up her stash. Blockchain babe with the crypto cash. All the latest shades of blockchain babe. No cash, no cage. She's got wallets full of games, while the world goes up in flames. She's a blockchain babe. No cash, no cage. She's got wallets full of gains, while the world goes up in flames. Blockchain babe, she's here to stay. In the world of crypto, paving the way. Decentralized power, she's in control. Blockchain babe, she's better than gold. Goes up in flames. Fly me to the blockchain, let me buy some golden dreams. Trade my soul for crypto power, nothing's as it seems. See the ledgers glowing cold, wallets locked in pain. This dystopia's breaking a digital ball and chain. Fill my wallet with zeros, baby. The future spirals crazy. I'm screaming into the void tonight, burning bright like falling satellites. Mining rigs are humming, burning up the broken skies. The network's pulse is thrumming, but it's all built on lies. A revolution coded out by shadow hands unseen, rolling chaos in the ether. Nothing here's pristine. Fill my ledger with chaos, baby. The web is dark and hazy. I'm screaming into the void tonight, watching all the sparks ignite. We're all trapped inside a block, time frozen in its grip. Every coin a whispered tale of greed and sinking ships. The promises they sold us are nothing but decay. Digital dystopia sucking life away. Fill my wallet with zeros, baby. The future spirals crazy. I'm screaming into the void tonight, burning bright like falling satellites.
What's the second thought? There is no second pass.
You find the right buttons. I'm sitting in the dark. All right. My volume is like dead. There we go. There we go. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Good evening. Good evening. Is I, the Crypto Otaku, back again in the studio. Whoa. There we go. Here we go. Oh, I think everything's working. It looks like everything's working except the lighting. What is going on, guys? What is going on? It's a little chaotic right now. Yeah, I've got like no light. Oh my God. All right, well, I'm in the dark, guys. I'm in the dark. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Jake the Snake in the house. What is up, Otaku? Danny, what? Super Danny's here as well. How's it going, Super Danny? Welcome, Jake the Snake. I missed the morning live, but I shall not miss the afternoon, says Jake. Happy to have you here. Happy to have all you guys here. I love you guys. Of course, this is what I do this for, man. Hang out with the misfits, right? Our misaligned, misguided, misinformed misfits, right? We finally broken the system. And that's why we're here. That's what we're doing. I love you guys. I'm digging the intro song right now. Thank you. Thank you. What's up, everyone? Hope we are having a good Memorial Day. Yes, Milk Money. Yes. Hell yeah. I like a blockchain babe. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. I made that one with the help of AI for the vocals, obviously. Right before I moved. Beautiful day out, Milk Money. Wish the same to you as well, Jake the Snake. Yes, Jake the Snake. Taking profits and touching boo, or I mean grass. Yeah, I know. It's nice every once in a while though. Shred harder. Love the tasty licks as always, Otaku. Yeah, you know what? One of these days I do gotta flesh out a whole solo and lick the guitar. Yeah, the fuzz effects look good. The fuzzy effects. Yeah, that's about the only thing that looks good right now. We're still working on it. But I did get an entire half of the room already ready. That's why it's so dark in here. I actually got all of the all the stuff on the walls. Almost. I got the rest of that room to do. I'll be filming from the other side tomorrow just so I can get this side done. Hopefully by the end of the week. Let me see the studio, Otaku, says Danny. Let me see. I mean, you guys can kind of see it. You guys can kind of see it here. It's a work in progress. We've got, like I said, about half the studio covered in this soundproof material. All right. Let's get going. Melting faces with my guitar riffs and crypto chaos. This is what we do, man. It's what we do. Thank you. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. All right. Let's get into it, guys. We got a lot of metrics to cover, as we do every single day. We got a lot of recapping to do from this morning, because a lot really hasn't happened, right? A lot hasn't happened today. Been kind of a slow day. Let's get the dancing mascots out of here. And, of course, recap where we were from Friday. I cannot believe this, guys. This is a weekend, an entire weekend, a long weekend, extra long weekend, too. I've never seen anyone do this. I'm tired of freaking winning.
You may even get tired of winning.
I'm so tired. God dang it.
Can't take it anymore.
Whoa. I got a new headset, too, so I can hear a lot better, and I don't have to fight with my stream every time I start up. But now it's too damn loud. I could probably hear it over the mic. It's so damn loud. There we go. Yeah. Trump is yelling in my ear now. Damn. Now I know how you guys feel now. Okay. Are you joining Rob for the collab soon? The collab? I mean, it's been a while since we did a collab. We should probably do a collab. Man, I think I haven't done a collab with Rob since last summer, I think. Okay, then it's coming along. 100% Danny is coming along. I am super excited to get this going. Dude, I have so many ideas to do with it. I have a much bigger studio than I did last time. The last office space I had was a lot smaller, so I have a lot of cool ideas. And you guys, I don't know if you guys got a glimpse of some of my like models and stuff like that. I'd love to do like an entire like city. I can raise hell in, of course, with Godzilla. Anyway, we got a lot of ideas. Andy with the super chat. What is that? 49.99 euros. Otaku Z-Back killing it. Awesome advice from you. I really appreciate your expertise. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you guys. I wouldn't be doing this in such a enthusiastic form if it wasn't for you guys. Yeah, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thanks again, Andy. Thank you again. Yeah, freaking A, man. Today was insane, and Zebek's still killing it and getting tighter and tighter in this range. You think it by now it would just melt out, but it's about ready to get squeezed again. And honestly, if Bitcoin keeps going up, it moves all ships. The market cap's still small. What's it still 400 million market cap? Zebek can still move even higher. So I'm very, very bullish on Zebek. I have not sold any yet either. I was looking at taking some profits, but damn, man. It's hard. It's hard. Yeah, they just keep melting faces. I was about 5 cents off from taking a little bit off the table, but I don't want to bore you guys with the details on that. Anyway, so thanks again, Andy. Thank you again. Yeah, Zebek's still killing it today. The high we had today was 53.5. So I still have not gotten any of my order filled yet, and that's fine. I mean, I only took 10% when I hit that level anyway, and right now I think I want to cancel it because probably gonna do another leg up and probably shoot on past 64 or some crazy level. We can get into it here in a bit. But anyway, let's get through some of our metrics and yeah, just a recap from the day's news, right? Let's see what we got for you today. Of course, right out the gate, what are we going to do? Of course, look at the Bitcoin heat map brought to you by Kimba, White Snowland, for free. You don't pay for something you get for freaking free, guys. Don't do it. You got excess amount of funds, of course, to be throwing at altcoins right now in the midst of a possible altcoin season right around the corner. I mean, we're probably 3 weeks away from a crazy altcoin parabolic run. Yeah, Bitcoin only has to run first. Like I said, it moves all ships. All right, so what are we looking at tonight? Let's full screen this here, get it a little bigger. I'm gonna blow it up for you, as I'm starting to do now, because I like doing it. It's cool. It's cool to just go, whoa, wow. Where are we at? Okay, full screen this here. And yeah, so right now at this current present moment, we're range bound, but still kind of the same spot we were before. We were looking at about, back to the chart real quick, the bottom right here, still in our bottom buy zone at a 106.7, and our top still the same as it was this morning at about 112. So we're still range bound in the center, dead center right now, right before the conference. Still bullish. We can come down to 108, retest this. That's fine. And again, I recapped with you guys. We landed it right on top of our baseline target. I cannot believe this, guys. This is stupid. It's so stupid. Of course, calling it baseline and bullish from last Friday. At some point, I'm going to be wrong, guys. The Chaos Magic is going to fail, and it will hopefully fail in the, you know, maybe $10,000 or $20,000 key level above our predictions on the evening streams. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. All right, so that is of course a recap for Bitcoin, its current price level right now. A lot of buy zones and sell zones still in range bound. I would say more along the lines of buying at 106, and we just got to break through 112 to get higher. And those high zones are still building up right around $130,000. Yeah, look at this, all the way up to about 135 right now. They're getting ready, guys. The bulls are getting ready, and the bears too, because you can't have a bull parade without a bear parade, I guess. All right, moving on, guys. U.S. national debt finally hit that $36.9 trillion today, as we covered this morning. It was only like $4 billion away, and we know we print about what, $100,000 every single second. We borrow $70,000 to $100,000 every second on average here in the United States. It's been a while since we looked at the world debt clock, so let's take a look real quick and see where Japan's sitting at. 290.5% negative debt to GDP, and of course all the other countries, especially in the G7, are all around 100% negative debt to GDP anyway. So you all know where we're going, guys. Everything goes to zero against Bitcoin. All right, moving on. Top things that everyone's voting on right now. U.S. recession still seeing a 39% chance under a coin flip. That makes me sad. I liked flipping a coin on the recessionary fears. Fed rate decision in June, still sitting at about 95%. No change in June. More than likely, that's going to be the case. Okay, nothing new to see there. Fear and greed index for the stock market sitting at 64 in the futures, coming off really good in the midst of it being closed today. We had, of course, positive news from Trump in the last few days, talking about the EU and agreeing with them to at least postpone this until July 9th, which is good for everyone, right? A little less fear in the market, but still chaos. Yes, there's still plenty of chaos. Just a little less fear. Your crypto fear and greed right now sitting at about 74 in greed. Market, of course, opening right now in Japan. Yeah, they're open right now. I believe it's probably like 9:30, 10 o'clock in Japan right now. Japan time. I'm going to get a clock. I swear, guys. I'm going to get a clock. Just put it over there. I'm pretty sure they open at 9 a.m. So they should have been open now for about 10, 11 minutes. We should be seeing some action, guys, one way or the other. All right. Then, okay. So let's keep going. The US Dixie. Look at this, guys. Finally hit that 98.95. Yes, let's freaking go. I've been waiting for this. We did it. We did it. We just had to wait a little bit longer. We finally returned back down under 98, continuing that downward trend we've seen for the last 6 months and a year. Love to see this, guys. Bitcoin's going to love this week. It's going to have a lot of fun with that. Crypto bubbles right now still sitting on kind of hot on the day, kind of mellowing out. Both coins now retracing most of their gains they had today. Art Simpsoning down from what they've seen in the morning. Oh my god, I'm getting hiccups now, guys. I just came back from Olive Garden. I was feeling it's unlimited soup and salad is still like 10, 11 bucks. I mean, yeah, this is what you do, man. You just throw all your money in on orange and blue and green and red and all the other stuff in our space. ZBAC. And then you just eat $11 at Olive Garden. Jeez. Buffets are my friend. Anyway, so yeah, we got Quant up 10%. It's been a while since we've seen this project move. It's one of my favorite projects, although I'm not holding any currently. I still like Quant. We got Pulse Chain up 6%. Pancake Swaps up 3.8. Injectives up 4.56. Most of the outliers are kind of coming up a little bit now today, but most of the meme coins are now coming back. It looks like Bonk's down 4%. Just kind of a general retracement of a lot of the stuff. Still, everything's up really big on the month. Ridiculous, guys. Virtuals and Hype are up 100%. And of course, we go to the top 200, guys. ZBAC is in the top 200 now. I covered this morning. Up 367% on the month. 147% on the week and 12% on the day. Still the best thing performing right now, in my opinion, within the last... I mean, look at this. The last month. Modang? You going to bet on that thing? Or Kita? I guess Kita's done all right. I'm not going to lie. Kita's done all right. All right, moving on. Market cap for Bitcoin dominance still sitting above 64%.
This entire idea of like 60% dominance is bullshit, ridiculous, stupid.
Thanks, Sailor. Thank you. It is ridiculous. We're still waiting for this to roll on over for a lot of altcoin participants in our space right now. Last 5 years, of course, we go back here. We can see the altcoin season started back in February or March of 2021 after it rolled over the hill off of 61% to 40%. Are we going to have that happen again? Probably not. It's probably going to be different. This time has been different. Famous last words, but this time has been different. But don't, of course, keep all your eggs in one basket. Moving on. Top 10 assets in our space right now. Of course, just taking a key look at the ones outside or around the top 100. Anything really changed? Anything significant? XRP, of course, in this battle back and forth with Tether. Tether's still surpassing it now by 20 billion in market cap. Other than that, nothing else has really changed until we get down to the bottom. Of course, 11, Hyperliquid, Sui, Chainlink, Avalanche. Nothing has changed this morning at all. And then we get down to here. Honorable mention going out to Jasmine. Jasmine having a little bit of a run today. Up 1 in market cap ranking today at 81%. That's right. Don't fade the Bitcoin of Japan. Japan will come back with a vengeance. It's having its own problems right now too, but a lot of Japanese companies are rolling, of course, into Bitcoin. We just got another Japanese company last week doing the Michael Saylor strategy, and it's not Metaplanet. All right, moving on. XCN also doing a quick check on XCN to see where it's at in market cap, as I usually do. And look at this, 107 moving up in the ranks again. It'll be back in the top 100 before you know it. It's a solid project. It belongs there. It was there. It actually surpassed Jasmine in market cap last year, and at the beginning of this year, back in January, February. I think it's going to happen again. Maybe not Jasmine though. We'll see. We'll see how much Jasmine's got in store for making a big run this year. All right, and then of course my favorite metric every single day to show you guys is how many Bitcoin are left in the entire world across all of exchanges. This is it, and we're getting down to the very bottom of the barrel, still sitting at record lows of 2.1 million. I'm sure tomorrow we'll probably have a much lower reading on across all exchanges. Right now, Coinbase is of course the #1 holding of all Bitcoin. It's only at 661,000 out of the grand total of 21 million. With again 2 million still yet to be mined, 1 million held by Satoshi, so there's still remaining about 18 million for that's just not on exchanges right now. All right, to keep that in mind. Okay, moving on. Bitcoin treasuries, of course. Michael Saylor bought more Bitcoin today. His holdings now are actually over 580,000. This is a little off, so that's fine. 580,000 for Michael Saylor now. We have ETFs, of course. iShares, Bitcoin Trust. This is probably not up to date as well. I think they are over 675, something like that for BlackRock. And Fidelity sitting over 200, in Grayscale around 200, and Kathy's still around 50. Nothing has changed. The top 3 or 4 ETFs. In a big way, anyway. BlackRock, of course, purchasing more in the background, too. But, I don't know exactly what they're up to. We'll see maybe in the real world news on X later here in a bit. Bitcoin Rainbow Chart. Bitcoin Rainbow Chart, of course, showing us we're still in accumulation zones. Still between here, right where we are right now, 105 and to about $144,000 until we're still cheap. We're into still cheap territory, around $145,000 Bitcoin. Still not. We're not there yet, guys. It's still way early. As I remind you every single day, also still sitting in number 5 in market cap in the entire world against all assets, of course, in the world by market cap. Bitcoin still number 5. Okay, all right. I can barely breathe after all that. Let me get back into the chat and catch up with you guys before we dive into some news and some recap. I've got a whole bunch of cool stuff as well. If we can't find nothing in the headlines, I've got a whole bunch of stuff to show you on X. A lot of videos today, too. A lot of videos. So get prepared for that. What up, Otaku? Yes, Jake the Snake. I scrolled all the way up. I gotta scroll down. Let's see if I can catch some things I missed from you guys. Let me see the studio. Yes, I showed you a little bit of it. Melting faces. Yes. Okay, you're joining. Okay, I think we're right here. What WF Capitals? Yo, how's it going? Yo. Tijas. Taya. I can't pronounce. I'm sorry. Hey. Super chat just came in from Cody Bakula. How's it going, Cody? Still want to talk to you about that shiny silver thing. How's it going, my guy? What's good, Crypto fam? Please hit that like button. Yes. Thank you, Cody. Thank you. I always forget. This is why I have this prop here, because I always keep forgetting. Please like, subscribe, do all the things down below. We're building up the stream. Shoot a sub too, says Cody Bakula. Let's grow this channel. Let's get those memberships, please. You're definitely 100% on there, Cody. I have to work on those. Unfortunately, I'm kind of in a bind right now between the studio and everything else. Hopefully on my trip, I'll be able to start some of that. But yeah, we're going to get to it. But yeah, we got to show harder, according to all of you guys. I got to do it. All right, let's get back up there. And of course, get back into the rest of the chats. I'm sorry, guys. I'm missing a lot of you. But thanks again, Cody, for that super chat. We got this here. WF Capital, yes, yo. Yeah, so Quint says, hey, when is it Nadix going to melt faces? It's going to melt faces next month? I don't know. I don't know when Nadix is going to melt faces. I would say later in the year. It is a drive share. No, not drive share, but it's a road accumulation of data and AI. It's not my particular play, but I know a lot of you are bullish on it. It's going to pump, but I'm thinking more later towards the end of the year. You should post a link to X before you go live. We can repost before you start in the chaos. Yes, that's a good idea, Milk Money. I should definitely do that. Yeah, I think you're right. I should start doing that. Thanks. I would appreciate that if you could. Thanks, Milk Money. Tehaz Chowdhury. Hi. Hey, how's it going? Apparently I know you. I don't know who you are, but I know you. Magman says Z-Back coughed. Yeah, it did, and it went to 205. It's crazy. Green Tea says, hey, Otaku. Hey, Green Tea, happy to have you here. Jake the Snake, where do you think Z-Back is going to land in the near-term correction? 55. I think 55. If it does not have the legs to get to 55, it's going to retest to about 204. I think that's where it's going to land. We can get back in the chart real quick and take a look for you, of course. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm looking at right now. A retest to about 2048 if we cannot keep this going and break out here. And this is really dependent on Bitcoin, to be honest. A lot of bullish momentum continues into Bitcoin. I think this is going to skyrocket. Again, only a small market cap, 400 million. We're about halfway to $1 billion, though. Let's go, guys. But yeah, retracement down to 204 is kind of what I'm looking at. Again, still retaining its bullish pattern. It's just a little bit of a pullback and a correction. I think it's fair. All right. That's kind of what I'm looking at, guys. This is my game plan for Z-Back. Of course, where were we? Was that Magman? Who asked that? I already Z-Back cough. Yeah, that was Magman. Jake the Snack. Oh no, Jake the Snack. Yep. Yeah, I got Jake. Magman says, I really like the news reel roll though that you do, man. Of course. I mean, we gotta get this pumping, man. We have only so much time to like consume all of the news, and you have to really pick out the big stuff from the BS. It's hard. It's hard for especially new people to do. They're just so overwhelmed by everything all at once. Bought the Punisher coin. What the Punisher coin on pre-sale. Hopefully it pumps my bags like La Boo Boo. I don't know, unknown. I don't know. That's unknown to me. Jesus. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know about that. But yeah, you do you, Boo Boo. Let's see. Quint says, instead of when Lambo, it's when Chad and Otaku Japan waifu hunting adventure. Yes, I do like that. Although I might scare them away with the mask, so you never know. I might also be just kind of worshipped too as an they really, of course, they're really big into idols over there. Cody says, shill it. Yes, freaking, hey, let's go, Cody. Of course. Reality Sound says, Otaku, what's up, brother? What is up, Omar? How's it going, Omar? Yes. What's up, Omar? Yeah, Matt Adams in the house as well with Omar. Z-Back has never followed Bitcoin, so it's still, yeah. You're 100% right, but Bitcoin, of course, moves all ships. What I mean by that is all the liquidity follows in and out of Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin goes up, that's more money in general into our market cap for total crypto. Right now, I think there's about 3.5 trillion. I think the last time I looked at just under 3.4, something like that. When Bitcoin moves up again, we're probably going to get closer to that 3.5, 3.75, and then it only takes a little bit of that to flow into Z-Back, and then boom. Of course, we shoot to the moon and get past 206. It's going to get stupid, guys. It's going to get stupid quick. We're going to get to a penny soon. It's ridiculous. We're already half a penny. I cannot believe that. It took me a minute to realize we're sitting at half a penny right now for Z-Back. Crazy. Bad Adam says mysterious. Of course, mysterious. Z-Back has never followed. Yeah, that's and then what's up, bro? Yes, Omar. Of course, we're doing the thing. Okay. Woo. Okay. I think I caught up with everyone finally. That's crazy, guys. That's crazy. Let's see what we can dive into. And then, of course, I'll show you the real news over on Twitter. Let's see if anything new breaking this evening. Elon Musk confirms X money payment service will launch limited beta. We've been watching this for years. I've been personally watching this for years. Everyone was, of course, thinking it was going to be Doge or XRP to roll out first, or Stellar over on X for payments alongside Bitcoin. But let's see what they're talking about right now. Elon Musk has revealed plans for X Money, a forthcoming payment system enabling transactions on X to perform, formerly known as Twitter, the platform, of course. The Tesla chief confirmed that the service will first appear in a limited access beta, stressing the importance of prudence when dealing with users' funds, though Musk has repeatedly pitched X as everything app, kind of like WhatsApp is for, of course, the foreign markets. The update made no reference to crypto integration. The development signals platform latest push beyond social media roots. That pretty much ends it right there. Still no money licensing for crypto within X, at least that we know of. Might be in the back end. We'll see. We'll see what that gets. It's still early, I guess. What else we got? That was pretty much a nothing. Breaking article. El Salvador overtakes North Korea in Bitcoin holdings after Lazarus Group's reduction. Yes, that happened. So I think they added another 8 today instead of their typical 1. Typically they do that when there's like a big mad rush into Bitcoin, or there's a big pullback and they take an opportunistic DCA into Bitcoin. Of course, El Salvador has been stacking sats since I was in Bitcoin back in 2020, 2021. It's crazy. It's crazy. We started around the same time. All right, let's see what we got here. Altcoins to buy in 2025. A lot of hopium and FUD articles from Crypto Newsland today. All the stuff we've already covered throughout last week. Nothing new there. Microsoft, of course, purchasing another 4,020 today, taking their entire stash over 580,000. And I to remind you guys again, I said that I'm screaming from the rooftops. Microsoft has bought 134,000 Bitcoin this year alone, year to date, and that we're only going to mine a total of 166,000 year to date for the world and the miners to be rewarded. That is it. So he's almost bought all of the entire mined Bitcoin this year, and it hasn't even been mined yet. Keep that in the back of your head. It's coming, guys. It's going to get stupid, parabolic, and ridiculous. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, we covered this morning, or we got that recap later on in the X recap. Dubai launches tokenized real estate. We also covered that this morning. I got another, again, it's in the X, real news. We'll cover it here in a bit too. Sam Bankman-Fried to walk free in 2044. Whatever, man. Hopefully we'll forget all about you by then. Criticism bills after Trump's dinner. We already talked about all that too this morning. I did a very lengthy update on that. That was insane. If you guys didn't catch that and you want to see more, we're up to date on this. 100% up to date on Trump's crypto dinner. Every detail now that we know about is in that video I posted earlier. It was crazy. A guy, thank you for the $5 super chat. Thank you, my guy. Super sticker. Mic drop. Boom. Yeah, I mean, I gotta tell it like it is, man. Gotta tell it like it is. All right, what else we got? Cointelegraph. What else we have on here? AI agents are poised to be the crypto's next major vulnerability. We talked a little bit about this morning too with CZ. I just mentioned it by word of mouth that I saw an interview with Raoul Paul and CZ, who were talking back and forth about how AI agents right now are useless. They're pretty much trash, garbage, whatever. That's what CZ's words, not mine. But they're going to be bigger in the future when we have actual determined utility cases for them. So huge that, yeah, everyone's talking about AI agents. And I've seen tons and tons and tons of news leaders talk about it within the last week. It's definitely on everyone's mind. Right. What else we got here? That might be the end of Cointelegraph's useful articles we haven't already covered. Yeah. Trump Media Group denies it's raising $3 billion for crypto buys and report. Veteran capital and crypto shaping South Korea's elections. Okay, that's all the stuff that really matters. All right, moving on. Daily Coin. What do we got on Daily Coin? Same thing with Dubai, Hyperliquid, crypto, hype. We got a lot of hopium and FUD articles, just kind of sifting through the headlines. Vitalik Buterin proposes radical overhaul. We covered that 2 weeks ago now. That was a long time ago. So yeah, they're still choosing the older articles, the highlights. USDC on HBAR spikes 2,150%. What? Will HBAR price follow suit? That is a grab hopium article there. And that's pretty much it for Daily Coin. Daily HODL, what do they got headlining today? Institutions send 3 billion? 3 billion of inflows into crypto products according to CoinShares. That's interesting. Take a quick look at that. Tether will stay focused on foreign markets while U.S. deals with regulations. Vitalik Buterin calls for Ethereum to be more private and resilient amid a rise of cashless society. What do we got here? Man allegedly held hostage. Oh man, we've been hearing a lot more of these crazy hostage situations. BlackRock issues Bitcoin warning, says Bitcoin. So this, I saw this pop up today too in my feed. I'm just like, we already went over this. We just had the same exact FUD from BlackRock and the quantum computing scare 2 weeks ago. And of course, we had a big scare of that last year too, in the last summer. I'm not worried of this. Of course, I already made it very clear how I feel. Clint with the $5 super chat too. Otaku, are you bullish on TARS AI? Looks like it's trying to break out. That is the Solana AI agents platform, right? I think it is. I mean, I'm bullish on AI agents. I'm just not invested right now in them. So yeah, I think they're gonna do all right. It's just not my game right now. But yeah, we can take a look at the chart here in a second. Since we're not finding anything really of value on the news, we can take a look at TARS AI. For those who are not familiar with it, I think I still have it on the chart up too. I just looked at it the other day. No, I might have cleaned it up. Well, I can see if I can throw it back on there. There's Pyth. I can take Pyth off real quick. Or Supra. God, there's so many coins, guys. Too many damn coins. All right. Let's take a look at TARS. Yep. So TAI, TARS AI. Let's look at, of course, on MEXC. I missed MEXC. TARS AI. There we go. Damn, it's about ready to go, man. It's about ready to go like everything else. It's about ready to rip. So yeah, if we continue this is the elongated cup and handle. That's kind of what it looks like here. We've already gotten to the top. We're creating the handle. If we break on out, I mean, hopefully it'll get higher than that. But if we did break on out, we at least retest back to the back here probably 28 cents on TARS AI. That'd be probably the next target you want to look at. I imagine it's going to go higher than that because it didn't really stay too much back here for too long. It's already been way oversold within the last 2 or 3 months. So yeah, I'd be looking at least a breakout to 28 cents, maybe a little lower, psychological low, of course, being down to about 24. There you go. Yeah, about 24. Because people are going to, of course, sell it right on around 25. So that would be my kind of play right now. If that's what you're looking at doing, somewhere around that range, wait for a pullback, and then keep going. You know, wait for another leg up, and then dive back in. If you want to do a swing or something like that, sure. Go right on ahead. That's my idea for TARS AI. All right, so anyway, get back into the chat. Thank you again, Clint. Thank you again. Let's see. Okay, so back to the chat. Strawberry Dragon's in the house. How's it going? How's it going, Strawberry? My favorite flavor of dragon. Hey, guys, says Otaku. How was your Memorial Day? Yeah, it was actually pretty good. I got a lot done here in the studio. I got half of the room now completely covered in rubber, and we're gonna continue the rest of it, including the ceiling. It's gonna be hard. I mean, doing this all myself is really hard. Hey, guys, says I'm a noob on these. Everyone starts somewhere, man. Everyone starts as a noob, right? You got to start somewhere. Matt Adams says, was thinking about the rich list you shared. Much appreciated. Is it usually unable to identify if big wallets are exchanges? No, not really. We can assume. I mean, you can see how many are on exchanges. I mean, you can, but yeah, I mean, there's no way to really know. You could assume that the largest wallets are going to be either institutions or exchanges. I mean, that's all you can really do. But yeah, I could definitely take a look at that towards the end of the stream too, because we are going to have some spare time tonight for sure. It's going to be a slow night. It's a holiday. Yeah, of course, Clint. Thank you. Jacob Sink says, I had to step away for a moment. I missed the ZBAC talk. Could you quickly re-answer? Sorry. Of course. ZBAC, man. ZBAC. So my idea is, of course, we're going to either break down or above from where we are now. It really depends on Bitcoin, to be honest. I think if Bitcoin breaks out within the next few hours, between now and midnight, we could probably see another run, another breakout. This would take us, I swear, almost, it's so close. Usually every time I draw these, they always end up right around midnight, or of course 3 a.m. Oh, it's so close. It's pretty much there. 3 a.m. That's of course the foreign market close, typically around the time they all close. So yeah, I'd be looking at a breakout probably more before that, probably around midnight, be my general idea. And then probably a retest back to 2005, maybe a breakout to that 2055, where I have a little bit left to sell, but I'm probably going to cancel it because I think it can go much higher, much higher. Of course, I'm only got 10%. I'm looking at selling short term and maybe swinging back in if we ever get a pullback. But at this rate, Oh Jesus, it's going parabolic. Or I cannot believe we're half a penny. This damn project, nuts, crazy, guys. All right, so that's the general idea. More than likely, if we cannot get above this level, we're going to come back to this trend line here at 204. That's my next target. So either up or down. And again, this is about 60% chance of a squeeze to the upside. So flip a coin. Flip a coin, guys. Place your bets. But I'd say more likely up and down, especially if Bitcoin runs with it. Which it doesn't look like it's going to tonight. It's kind of slow. It's kind of lackluster. Sitting at 109.3. It's still early, though. We're about, 25 minutes into Japan opening. So we could see another big push for them here in the next hour or two. All right. Jake the Snake, $1 super sticker. Yes, bring on the popcorn. I need to buy some popcorn. All right. Jake the Snake says, of course. Matt Adams says, cool, was looking at the big 3 wallets and Andy for ZBack. If we have time later, of course. Yeah, of course. Well, I think I just hit a bunch of your guys' questions all in one. Sweet, thanks Otaku. Of course, ZBack is going to sleep, and then that usually means Bitcoin pump incoming. If it does. Are you able to shoot me a DM, Otaku? Can't wait to get that project going. I can't wait as well, man. That's awesome. Yeah. I don't know how to DM you on Twitter. I don't know if you have a Twitter. Just, let me know how you would like me to contact you and get that going for sure. All right, guys, we got to get back into the news. We're probably going to get to the real news now because we're looking through the headlines. There's still nothing that I really want to read that's significant today other than the stuff I'd like to cover on the real news on X. So institutions send 3,300,000 of inflows into crypto products according to CoinShares. This came out today. Crypto Insights from CoinShares said that the institutional investors poured over $3 billion into crypto investment vehicles last week. In the latest digital asset fund flows weekly report, CoinShares find that institutional investors have set a new record for inflows. Digital asset investments products saw an inflow of $3,300,000,000, too many big numbers, last week, extending the 6-week streak to 10.5 billion. Year to date, inflows have reached a new record of 10.8 billion. Jeez. Well, total assets under management briefly packed in an all-time high of 187.5 billion earlier in the week. That's crazy. ETFs are rolling off of the books. We believe that the growing concerns of the U.S. economy, driven by Moody's downgrading the resulting spike in treasury yields, have prompted investors to seek diversification through digital assets.
I'd buy that for $1.
Oh my God, guys, hold on to your butts. Everyone's buying everything all at once. Regionally speaking, the U.S. led the internationally with 3.2 billion in inflows last week alone. Australia, Hong Kong, Germany followed in with 10.9, 33.3, 41.1, respectively. Switzerland sold 16.6 million in outflows. So a lot more inflows this week than before. Okay. So that's the big takeaway, of course. All institutions are buying up everything all at once, and this is exactly what we're going to find. We're going to wake up one day and there's going to be an everything all at once, suddenly kind of deal. And it's, of course, going to start with Bitcoin. All right, we're here, guys. We made it to the real news on X. All right, if you guys like everything you're seeing here tonight, I really would implore you to support the channel. I love, of course, hanging out with you guys every single day. It's what I live for now. Of course, pushing all the crypto bros and stuff aside, I do like our little community of misfits we got here. Of course, misguided and misaligned with society, and of course, just finding a new avenue with crypto. I love it. So yeah, please like, subscribe, do all the things down below, and I will catch you guys over on X or, of course, YouTube. But yeah, if you do like X, I do have a similar kind of content that's over on X, which hopefully, Milk Money is going to, or someone else in the chat will help push that over. I'll throw some links in the beginning of the lives, like you said, Milk. I gotcha. All right, so let's get into it. With this crazy stuff that's happening next week, and we've got some behind the scenes already setting up Bitcoin 2025 conference with the skull of Satoshi. And it's in the house. And this is some cyberpunk, Ghost in the Shell, Lane, experimental serial experiments Lane type of shit. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Let's freaking go. Oh, that's awesome. I would love to have a a sculpture, something like that, behind my studio too. We brought the Bitcoin white paper to Area 51 while they're out in Vegas as well. All these orange Cybertrucks are on the way to Vegas too. So yeah, they took the Satoshi's white paper to the freaking desert in Area 51, closest they could probably get without being flagged down by the U.S. government. Yeah, just in, Japan announces 900 billion yen, 6.3 billion dollars U.S. emergency relief package to tackle the trade on U.S. tariffs. They can't afford this. I just showed you they're negative 290% debt to GDP in Japan right now, and the president of Japan, I don't think they're referred to as emperors anymore. Prime Minister, I forget what the Prime Minister of Japan pretty much said that they're going to the way that of Greece. Last week, he said something along the lines of course, the Japanese yen. That's scary stuff for your world leaders to say about your own currency. All right, coin of the day. Of course, today, guys, I saw this, I had to share it. I don't usually try to shill too many projects too hard, but I mean, it was the best performing asset in the last couple days. Of course, it was ZBCN. Shout out from Coinpedia Markets I found on Twitter. Yeah, this is today's trending coin. It's the native currency of the ZBEC launched on 2021 on the Solana blockchain. Yeah, it's number one, guys. As we all know, it's the number one performer in my portfolio as well. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Did I click on things? Oh, no, yeah, there we go. Bitcoin conference testing the Satoshi stage. It's happening. The Nakamoto stage is all set to go. We got the CEO of publicly traded company Mara, of course, Marathon, says the other nations are quietly accumulating Bitcoin. Here it goes, guys.
It's less valuable in the world. Those of you who earn W-2 income, those of you who do not hold real assets, those of you who do not hold Bitcoin are the ones who will suffer from that.
You suffer greatly.
And other countries understand that. The bulk of foreign countries' reserves are in dollars. If the U.S. is going to take the dollar and devalue it, the last place they want to be is holding a bunch of dollars that are getting worth less every day. And so the only solution is something that is not controlled by central governments, and that's called Bitcoin.
Yes. There's going to be a lot of this, guys. So here we go. Tim Draper again, the guy with the crazy eyebrows.
But you go out 10 years, and the answer is infinity against the dollar. Because there won't be a dollar. There won't be a need to have a dollar. Once I can buy my food, my clothing, my shelter, pay my taxes, all.
Yeah, there'll be no point for anything else, according to Tim Draper. A billionaire, Tim Draper. All right, touchdown in Vegas. The Cybertrucks have arrived for Bitcoin 2025. There we go. They made it. Redonkulous. Oh my God. Brought to you by Gemini. Okay, Rich Dad Poor Dad, we covered this morning. Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki saying that even 0.01% of a Bitcoin, that's just 1% of the Bitcoin, is going to be priceless in 2 years and maybe even make you rich. Please don't miss the easiest time in history. Become rich and financially free, according to Robert Kiyosaki. We've got Michael Saylor's strategy, of course, purchasing 4,020 Bitcoin today, worth $427 million. And then, of course, the world's biggest Bitcoin conference starts tomorrow. Hope you guys are excited, man. As much as I am, it's going to be nonstop news from here on out. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what we end up getting out of this. Cynthia Lummis is going to be there. Of course, all the Trump kids are going to be there. Michael Saylor, of course, himself is going to be there. JD Vance. And even, what's his name? Damn it. Sachs. Yeah. The crypto czar. Yeah, and even Robert Albrecht. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of guests. I'm excited. I can't wait to see what surprises we find tomorrow or this week. Donald Trump, his latest post on Truth, I guess, that was tweeted. Happy Memorial Day to all, including the scum that spent the last 4 years allowing 21 million. That's an interesting 21 million. 21 million. Why is he talking about 21 million? That's crazy coincidence that there's 21 million people he's referring to coming into our country illegally. Many of them being criminals and are mentally insane. Maybe he got Bitcoin confused. Or maybe there's some crazy riddle in all this. Okay, so yeah, to bring them criminals and mentally insane through an open border that only an incompetent president would approve, and through dealers and rapists and gang members and all the rhetoric he had from his, of course, 2016 elevator speech is all here. It's nuts. Wow, I'm not even gonna say all this stuff. This is crazy. All predicted by these USA hating judges. Oh man, there's so much of this, guys. So much of this. This is, of course, the latest thing he had. Wow. Yeah, so happy Memorial Day and God bless America. Holy crap. Wow, I'm gonna get banned on YouTube for reading half of it. Jeez. All right. Speaking of Trump's kids, Donald Trump Jr. says we are going to get into cryptocurrency because we have been debanked, and that's why they're there.
Truth Social. So we created actual businesses as a solution to the problems that were being thrown at us. We got into cryptocurrency. That's another one I read about, a lot of conflict these days. We got into cryptocurrency because we were debanked. And so it's interesting. I mean, there's many people in this room that in the past I could have called at any time in my life, hey, I need a loan to build a building, because that's what we did. And I would have gotten a call back and a loan in about 5 minutes. All of a sudden, those people wouldn't take your calls. They wouldn't have your bank accounts. And so we did and invested in businesses as solutions.
And it happened to me last year too. It can happen to big and small. All right, how does this make you guys feel? The M2 money supply against Bitcoin right now, about ready to go up to $150,000 in what? 3 weeks? 6 weeks? Somewhere around that range. All right, crypto are us. Here we go, George. I'm George. We're all George. You guys remember George? Oh, yeah. It's still George. So yeah, he shared this one here. Bullish $5 trillion. Fidelity says Bitcoin is still going to price discovery phase.
2 months, like it certainly is volatile. I think we've seen price movements of over 30%. And then in terms of like, is it worth it? I think that's subjective to how you view a lot of the attributes that we've been talking about in the last hour. And I just recommend people do their own research. You can read the white paper even online, which is like a founding document of the protocol. So that's something I always recommend to people.
Yeah, Brian, anything you would add about what makes Bitcoin so volatile?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I'll add, and this is a commonly argued theme, right, is that as adoption grows, the number of holders grow and you have less kind of pockets of large, concentrated Bitcoin holdings amongst few users, and institutional adoption grows because institutions tend to be like longer-term asset holders, right, in terms of how they allocate capital. That you'll start to see some of the volatility dissipate, right? So I think that's something to keep an eye on long-term. Obviously, there's no guarantee that will happen. And then, I think Kevin summarized it nicely, but as you think about whether it's worth it or not, I think you need to think about, the things that you mentioned earlier, Jim, and that is, what is your risk tolerance? What is your investment horizon, right? Because it's generally, shorter, it's shorter term volatility, right? And making sure that those attributes align with what your personal investing goals are if you're looking to buy the asset.
Yep, and I 100% agree with that too, that Bitcoin is getting into that adult-like era where it's going to slow down. Eventually it will slow down. So this may be the last time we see a hyperbolic move. You just never know. Maybe not the last time. Maybe one more cycle after ours right now. Bullish millionaire Chamath Palapatia. I probably butchered all that, but I'm not going to try it again. Just said that Bitcoin will explode soon as people sell the U.S. debt to buy Bitcoin. This one I thought was great.
Okay, Chamath, you've been tweeting about this.
I think we have to be careful here. This thing is like anti-Doge. And so what will the implications be as rates go to those levels? You'll de-lever from the United States. You'll sell U.S. debt. You'll own things like gold and Bitcoin. If you're curious about what's happening to gold and Bitcoin, they started to spike in the last few.
That the market does not want to buy the debt from the government. Rates are now climbing, and that creates a massive problem for the government.
Okay, Chamath, you've been tweeting about this.
There it is. We're all the first one to print wins. Just in Florida introduces a bill to eliminate crypto tax on Bitcoin and XRP. That came out today. We covered the article earlier this morning. Again, I wanted to reiterate because that is amazing. I cannot believe they're doing this. I might be moving back to Florida sooner than I originally anticipated. That's nuts. Nayib Bukele doing crazy stuff right now in El Salvador. I'm going to turn this down, just kind of quickly go over this. He has been building schools, of course, with Bitcoin. I'm just going to go through all this. And of course, just throwing more of the money back into the people. This is how government should work. You should be helping your fellow people. Let me look at this. That's a school. That was a school. Oh, look at it now. He's doing 2 schools a day too. I can find. There's another one there. Try to find one that they actually built. I'll just go to the end. I'm really not gonna. Okay, they're going through one right now. This is what our country should be doing for us. This is what their country's doing for them. Yeah. So they're going to be doing so much more for their people because they adopted early into Bitcoin. It's just that simple. All right. So I didn't want to spend too much time on it, but I'm just super excited for El Salvador. Every single time I see Nayib Bukele in the news, I just get so giddy because him and I got in at the same time. Okay, Fox Business said just trillions are coming to Bitcoin and BOA to allow Bitcoin buys soon. Soon, what a time to be alive.
Administration was
Bank of
basically
America.
friendly to crypto. This was such an inevitable move. That's why it's gone higher now. That's probably why it's going to continue to go higher because Bank of America, for example, the biggest bank, has not yet made that decision, and they are bound to. Trillions of dollars in assets under management, and registered reps all over the country, financial advisors, can now put people in Bitcoin. We knew it was going to make it go up. We knew the Trump administration was basically friendly to crypto. This was such an inevitable move. That's why it's gone higher now. That's probably why it's going to continue to go higher because Bank of America, for example, the biggest bank, has not yet made that decision,
They're not in
and
yet.
they're bound to.
And they're about to, according to Fox Business. All right, guys. Let me get back to the chat before I forget. It's just too much bullishness, too much. Clifford Bushman says, Crypto Otaku and community. Thank you again, and my apologies for not being on time. I'm so happy to get in during the Crypto Otaku community live. Me too. I'm happy to see, of course, all of my misfits, my favorite misfits every single night. Yes, shill the conspiracies, facts, and on X. Thank you, Jake the Snake. Thanks for talking for your support, says Paul. Yes, how's it going, Paul? Clifford Bushman says, X is awesome. Seriously, I mean, people say, how do you, people tell me, my friends and family and the normie friends I have or whatever, they always say, how can you trust? They know real news on X. You gotta sift, you gotta do the work. You can't just believe everything. But yeah, all the real news does pass through X. You just gotta find it. Of course, we get straight propaganda from the news sources like Fox and CNN and NPR. Everything's biased or one-sided to some extent. Anyway, thanks for talking for your support. Thank you. Crypto Bushman says I am remembering and celebrating my arrays and history. your memories and history. Okay. Otaku, sorry I'm late. Gamma Goddess in the house. How's it going, Gamma? How's it going? I missed you as well over on the Patreon. Thank you for bringing the chaos. Let's get that money. Yes, let's get this money. As you always say, Gamma. We're going to get it. Bushman says, I'm detecting some environmental production recovery efforts, sounding and looking like great Mr. Crypto Otaku-san. I just...
in assets under management.
Well, I'm just super excited for Nayib Bukele and El Salvador, the great Bitcoin country of El Salvador. Yo, my guy made it. Bring the doom. Ryan Miller's here with the doom. Let's go. Thank you, my guy. Thank you. Maybe I'll get on X. I'm not on it yet, my guy. Oh, you should. You should. It's definitely a fun time over there. I was hesitant myself. Trust me. It took me a few years to get over that. Not a big fan of some other platforms, but X, I'm definitely falling into a liking of. How's Jasmine looking, Otaku? Good question, Danny. I like that question. How is the Bitcoin of Japan doing today? Oh, let's find out. Let's find out. Jasmine sitting at 2 zeros. 2 zeros. Wow, I wish. 1 0. So 1.7 cents currently in the bottom of this little packet right here. Falling out of its momentum. It did have a little bit of momentum, not much, from the last few weeks, kind of going sideways and trickling upward ever so slightly. It's kind of where we are right now, but we're finally out of these ridiculous patterns that I believe Binance has completely manipulated our entire market into. And these giant sell-off walls here, of course, we need to break this global trend. This is what I've been looking for. This is my idea, my setup, and it's still in play. It's still in play. Of course, retouching this range of the macro level, hitting about 8 cents and bouncing down, hopefully with a quick recovery and destroying this entire model. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. So nothing has changed. Nothing has changed with Jasmine in my point of view and of course my positioning. I'm still looking for better days for Jasmine, and I think they're coming. Especially when the stuff is gonna hit the fan in Japan. That's so funny. It rhymes. I didn't mean for that to rhyme. The stuff is gonna hit the fan in Japan. All right. So yeah, I think better days are ahead for Jasmine. We also got to get through not the best what was it, the roadmap. Roadmap this year could have been better, but it's a long-term play. I've been holding this coin for over 3 years now, about 3 years now, I think, somewhere around that. I'm looking forward to holding a majority of my bag after this is over anyway. At least $1 million, maybe more. We'll see. Restful Mind with a $2.79 super chat. Thank you. Behind the scenes, thank you, man. The super sticker. We got Danny says 2 zeros. I'd ape in at that price. I would too. It's been forever since I've seen 2 zeros on Jasmine. Last time we were at 2 zeros for Jasmine was before we really kicked off the entire year last year. I sat on 2 zeros 5 for a long time for Jasmine. A long time in the last bear market. It was a good time. That's where we're going to make all the money, guys. I'm excited for all of us in 2026. It's going to be a good time making all this money before, again, pre-rich, guys. You got to think pre-rich. And then you get there. All right, moving on. Jake the Snake says X can definitely take some time to sink in, but it's definitely worth it if you know who to follow, namely Otaku. Thank you. Of course, Rob, of course, from Crypto Future. Guys, in the link down below in my description. Of course, I have a link to Crypto Future, my favorite Canadian on the planet. That is, of course, Rob, yours truly, Rob, and whatever other economists you prefer. I like Anthony Papagano. I like Tom Lee from Fundstrat. I like Raul Paul. I like Mark Yusko. I like Kathy Wood, of course. Bitcoin Mary, in my opinion, Mother Mary. But anyway, a lot of good people to follow over there with great alpha. Okay, see what Clifford Bushman says. Sorry, remembering today and only doing what all brothers and sisters every generation. I shouldn't try to make dinner, wrangle pets, and cut the weeds that most see as grass. Oh, okay. Oh my God, Clifford. All right, so what else do we got on the real news on X? I got some more. Maybe I don't. I think that was it. That was the last one. As soon as I say it, I think I got some more. Nope, that was it. I did see something today. I was trying to track down. There's a news interview I saw. I wonder if I could find it. One of my oddball YouTube influencers I follow had a little clip.
Different topics.
Let's see if I can find it real quick. I saw this little clip and I'm like, oh my God, it's everything I talk about every day. Where is it? I'm not going to be able to find it. But I tried. But there was a little clip out there basically saying that kids these days are going to be going to school. Of course, they're going to be led astray by the relevance of their future jobs that are going to be completely replaced by AI and robots by the time they graduate high school. And I'm like, oh my God, this is exactly what I talk about every single day. Of course, over on my dystopian world segment. Cody Bakula coming in with how many subs do we need until we get memberships? About 1,000. I need to get to 1,000 before I can really do anything with ad revenue, or bigger things like memberships and things like that. I think right now all I can really do is I can do polls. I can do polls now, which is exciting. That's when we start asking, of course, are we going to go to $120,000 this week? How about that? Are we going to 120K this week? Let me know in the chat. This week. Boom. So that should pull up right there. That's question and what? I don't know. I guess that one you actually have to type yes or no in the chat. I don't know. I guess that's how that works. I'm kind of new to all this stuff, though. But yeah, I'm still waiting on, of course, the rest of the superpowers come in around 1,000. That's why we have the tracker on to my left. that way, yeah. Studio's on the other side this time. Yeah, that way. All right, guys. So that's the general idea. Oh, now I can't see my chat. Oh, God. All right. So, yeah, thanks again, Cody. Thanks again. Cyptress. Hey, Otaku, how's it going? Cryptris? Cryptris. How's it going, Cryptris? How's it going? All right. So, I wish I could find that little news clip where they were asking that reporter was talking about the kids these days, and of course the robots in our dystopian future. I was gonna segue into that, but I can't. I just lost my train of thought. All right, let's check in on the normies. All right, guys, as we go every single day, of course, we check in on the normies, seeing what they're searching for today. Are they even paying attention to our space, even in the slightest? I grade them, of course, on a traditional grade scale. Let's see what they're looking for. Typically, they search for three things. That's of course, celebrities. They're looking for video games, and they're looking for sports. They love their sports balls. Let's find out what the normies are looking for today. Bridget Macron, Taylor Swift, Dia de los Caídos. I don't know. Taylor Swift going to, there we go. We got two Taylor Swifts. They already got a D. We'll see if they can redeem themselves. Jennifer Lopez, Gwen Stefani. Wow. What is happening? Target is like a pop idol, American, pop superstar conglomerate taking over our news. Tesla's Cybertrucks, well, that could be related to Bitcoin 2025 with all the Tesla Cybertrucks showing up. They're in orange. I don't know. Ross, like Ross Ulbricht? No. Who won the Coca-Cola 600? Not Ross Ulbricht. Oh, God, guys. They're not going to get anything today. Tylenol murders. Wow. That's a thing. Reds versus Loyals. Myrtle Beach shooting. White Sox versus Mets. What? A volcano eruption in Hawaii. Kaleu, I cannot pronounce that, sorry. Sheriff Scott Jenkins and the normies get another F. 2 days in a row. F for the normies. I'm sorry. Man. Can't help him, man. You can't help him. Jesus. Come on, normies. All right. Are they even looking at Bitcoin today? Last time we looked at this morning, it was at a very, very low. I think it was like 19. It was like the lowest we saw on the day. Look at the 7-day, and here we go. Yeah, still sitting down there. We're at a 22 now. This morning we're at a 19. That's ridiculous. All right, guys. Ridiculous.
So
okay.
Just chill out.
We're almost there.
Drink a 7-Up. Eat a moon pie. Quit murdering people.
It's been forever since I showed that. I had to show that. But speaking of showing things I haven't shown in a while, let's talk about the top 100 rich wallets on Bitcoin addresses. I always thought I always think this is amazing just to get an idea of how early we still are. Right now, if you're holding at least one Bitcoin, which costs, of course, around $100,000, you are still within the top 1 to 10%, or no, 1 1 to 2%. Yeah, 1 to 2%. Somewhere in that range if you're holding at least 1 to 10 Bitcoin. If you're holding 0.01, which is 1%, you are in the top 14% of all wallets on Earth. That means if I have 10 wallets and they're all containing somewhere between 0.1 and 0.01, I can still have multiple wallets, which means that these are not individual wallets or individual people, right? They are individual wallets, but they're not individual users because we could have multiple wallets. So you could cut these in half. You could cut these in quarters. You can cut these in tenths. We're still way early for you to be accumulating Bitcoin. Again, there's only 21 million total Bitcoin, and there's 8 billion people in the world today, and there's 360 million people in just the American population. Do the math. Like, you can't even have a single country have 1 Bitcoin per person. It's not possible. So yeah, still super early, guys. It's still one of my favorite things to show to you guys. That is over at bitinfocharts.com. Yes, so go and get that money, as Gamma Goddess says. Go get that money. All right, guys. Full circle back into Bitcoin right now, sitting at 109 flat. 109 flat. Let's zoom on in here and do a market predictions as we do every single night. Looks like we want to come back down and retrace this trend line. That looks like it's probably going to happen, and it's right on time too. Because it's ridiculous. I drew this stuff on Friday, and here we are on Monday night. Oh man. God, ridiculous, guys. I'm tired of winning. Anyway, so here we are again, guys. We're breaking down at this very moment. 1089. Oh no, is it the end of the world? Should I go grab my McDonald's hoodie? Where's my name tag? No, it's not. It's not time to freak out. It's still, yeah, we're still, we had nothing to really pump the market. So yin and yang can only go so far without any American Open. So right now, of course, Japan, China, Germany, Sweden, Switzerland, everyone's selling off. Russia, everyone's selling off just a little bit, of course, into the market. Before the market opens in America, we're probably going to pump as soon as this dumps. That'd be my guess. If we even dump, I mean, we could stop right here. We are at support right now. So we're going to see if this holds, and then we can go back all the way down to 106 and still have a huge retracement back up. If we actually zoom out, you can see a little bit. If we go zoom out to the 30-minute, you can see that there is a inverted head and shoulder pattern actually forming. Yeah, it's a little higher than it should be, but it's a little messy, but it's still an inverted head and shoulder pattern. Usually those are bullish, and of course moving towards another leg up to the upside. That would of course take it to let's see, somewhere back up to at least retrace here and possibly break out further to maybe $120,000 target. Maybe if it does anything like it did last time it broke out, which was a little higher. So into a pattern quite like something like this. Yeah, something like that. No, I mean not quick and clean, but yeah, some sort of L-like pattern. All right, guys. So that's kind of the idea. With, of course, if this does play out, inverted head and shoulders pattern. What is it? I think it's like 60%, 65% likely to play out to the upside. There is, of course, positive sentiment right now all over Bitcoin. We are having the Bitcoin conference this week. It's supposed to having here. It's very, very likely that we could just continue this run going. All right, let's clean this up, guys, because I've had this on my chart now for the whole weekend. I gotta clean this up. I'm tired of winning. Jeez. Let's start over. Let's start fresh. All right, so this, of course, goes from 9 a.m. to 12 to 8 p.m. Guys, if you're catching me for the first time, this is what I do every single night. What I do is I grab what we call our ritual sticks here. We do crypto chaos magic every single night. And, of course, we grab our altar. We grab a sacrifice. Oh my God. And this one's brought to you by Milk Money. What do we got? Danny, Super Danny, and McNerney. And of course many others. That's what the particular sacrifice tonight is represented or brought to you by. Jesus. That's great that I could do that now. I have sponsors on the channel, guys. Of course, it's all you guys. All right, so of course, what we do every single night, we start, of course, the Bitcoin Chaos Magic with the ritual. Where are we going? Well, we light the Bitcoin candle. Right now, I actually have a Bitcoin lodged into this candle because my other candle broke, and I just threw it in the wax. So you can kind of see it there. It's on the tip. So it's still represented by the Bitcoin. Whoa. All right, because you have to, of course, have the candle has to be representing to the thing that you are trying to spawn with chaos. Come on. I'm trying to light this damn thing. It's taking forever. There we go. We got 3 wicks on this. There we go. Bigger candles mean bigger pump, right? Hopefully that's what we get this week. All right, guys, so what we do every single night is, of course, we light the Bitcoin candle with, of course, the Bitcoin pizza lighter. And then, say our seance crocpeos. We create our sacrifice. Goodbye, Benny. Bye-bye, Benny. Bye-bye. There he goes, up in flames onto our altar, burning on our altar, and then worshiping the idol, the moon. We get, of course, to Crypto Chaos Magic has started. The ritual has begun. We got our ritual sticks in place. Ritual sticks, each one of these sticks represent the volatility in the market. We've got 9 a.m., 12 a.m., midnight, 3 p.m. and or a.m. It doesn't even matter. This can be inverted. This is what I try to teach everyone. You only need to know 3 numbers. If you go by Eastern Standard Time, you only need to know 3 numbers. You know where all the volatility in the entire market is going to happen. Especially if you follow the overall market sentiment, as we do every single night here on the channel, you can get an idea where we're going to head, as I have clearly shown you night after night after night where we are going in the midst of all the chaos. So yeah, 9 a.m., 12 a.m., 3 p.m., 8 a.m., it don't matter. This is, of course, the market open, represented in the foreign markets right now. The market intraday trading around 12 a.m., or p.m. for, of course, the other side of the world. 3 p.m., of course, the market closes in foreign markets. Generally around that time period, they're all pretty much closed. And then we have 9 a.m. for the markets opening here in the States. This is how I do it every single night. This is what we do every single day. Whew. I'm out of breath, guys. Of course, I try to explain it as much as I can remember to, for anyone new jumping in and have no idea what the hell we're doing every single night. This is what we do. All right, so yeah, that's what the general idea is. So right now, sitting at 108.9, having a bit of a pullback. We're retracing down this level. Are we going to get knocked back? Are we going to continue this trend upward? Well, let's get into it. I'm going to show you what the Crypto Chaos Magic feels tonight. All right, let's get into it. So, going back to our... did I close it? I think I closed it. Going back into... I gotta reopen it. The live book heat map brought to you by Kimba for free on YouTube. For free, don't pay for something you get for free. Just double checking all the key levels are still in check, still the same as we saw at the beginning of our live stream, which are pretty much, I think they are. Where the hell is my tool? There it is. It took forever to come up. There we go. Boom, bada bing. Snip this. Let's zoom in. Whoa! Then there it is. Still looking about the same. Sitting in about a low of about 106. That's our bottom right now. That's going to be peak buy orders being fulfilled. Huge buy wall. Everyone wants to buy around the $105,000 to $106,000 Bitcoin. And then everyone wants to sell currently right around 112. So nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. So with that being said, let's get back in the chart. We've already confirmed that. There's no bias on the board. And yeah, let's just go. Let's just go. All right, so where are we going tonight? Where are we going tonight? What happened? No, what happened? I haven't messed these up in like a long time. Whoa. What happened? Oh, I'm in the 4 hour. That's what happened. Whoa, weird stuff happens on the larger time frames. I usually do this in the 15 minute. The 15 minutes. So why did they get on the 4 hour? I was trying to show that, yeah, that inverted cup and, head and shoulder pattern. That's why. Clifford Bushman says $20 super chat with the Spock? the Vulcan handshake? Oh man, how's it going? How's it going, Clifford? Oh, that's awesome, man. Thank you. Peace, brother. Peace. All right. So yeah, where are we headed? Where are we headed, guys? Where are we headed? Clifford Bushman says, I had nothing else, brother. Well, at least I know you're a Star Trek fan, I guess. Jeez. All right. So baseline target. Baseline. I think we're gonna come back down here. At least retouch. And this I'm doing this in the middle of a drop too. At least retouch this trend line. We could even go down as low. I'm gonna. Jeez. Headset keeps popping off. I'm gonna start with our bear target since we are falling right now. Let's say we come back down here, retouch this trend line, fall even further, back down even as low as 106. Again, it's not bearish even to hit that low of 106. It's a buy wall. It's gonna be fulfilled really quick. The wicks are gonna be super fast, like we saw back when Bitcoin hit 94K and bounced off that 84K. I don't know if you guys remember that. It was like that, boom, straight on up from 84K. As Josh Mandel predicted like 3 to 6 months earlier prior to that. It was insane. All right, so anyway, that's what, again, people on Twitter, guys, are nuts. All right, and this, of course, bear target recovering into where we are about where we are right now. I would say maybe just go a little bearish, a little more bearish on this, and say that we bounce and we just kind of follow on that line in the morning. That gives at least some chance for a larger pump in the morning as well when the market opens at 9 a.m. And in states. So that's my bear target for tonight. I don't know if I'm feeling that bearish tonight. We'll see. Okay, so we got our bear, which sends us back down to the buy zone, which again is not very bearish. Really isn't. In the grand scheme of things, that's kind of bullish because again, that's going to get wicked up and everyone's just going to pump it even further. All right, so yeah, we're gonna so baseline. I think we're gonna hit this and kind of chop on up a little bit as we get towards about midnight, kind of get slapped back down and keep going sideways till the market opens. So again, did I just delete it? I hate that it happens when I accidentally hit my other mouse button and it goes away. That's so silly. I wish they would fix that. Yeah, so just gotta double top. Basically, that's my idea. We double top around 3 a.m. 3 a.m., of course, the market closes. The volatility kind of stops because liquidity stops. We got no one else trading. There's really nothing going on after that. So that's my baseline target. It's kind of going flat after 3 a.m. And we're basically kind of where we started, right? About 109, 109.6, something like that. All right, bull case scenario tonight. We just pop off. I mean, what's stopping Bitcoin right now other than tariffs and the BS? Let's just say we do something like this. Release, come back up to retest 110. That'd be my bull case scenario. And then super bull going to, oh, here we go, guys. Can't stop, won't stop until we hit 112. And then we just keep going in the morning. Why not? Keep going. Let's smash through that 113 and break a new all-time high. Why the hell not? I don't expect this to happen. Of course, this one is a satire, but sometimes it does play out. Sometimes. So again, I'm probably feeling more baseline and bullish yet again today. I said it. With the possibility of a little bit of bearish, a little bit of bearish sentiment. Again, we are moving right now into a bear-like scenario. So still feeling pretty bullish and baseline today or tonight. Oh, and then of course we got our super bear, which is going to send us all the way back down to the fire sell target, which is currently sitting at 76,000, 77.5. There's no way. Yep, no way. But yeah, I will play it there for the super bears, because no one else loves them. I try to give them some love, guys. I give everyone a little bit of love. These bears, guys. Just give them a hug. Just look at him. He's adorable. He's pixelated. All right. He's just, oh boy, guys. All right. So yeah, Bushman says, yeah, had nothing. I'm missing all sorts of you guys on the top. Oh my God, guys. I'm so far behind. 2-0. They have that price. Yes. Okay, I think I'm up to here. Truck Dono in the chat. How'd I miss you, my guy? I haven't seen you in a while. Of course, Truck Dono is one of the first OGs on my channel. I miss you, bro. I miss you. When I pulled the grenade pin, I found my innocence again. What the hell, Giordano? It's just black, says K-Rock Crypto. K-Rock? Is that the K-Rock? Oh, geez, crazy. Yes, and then Cryptus. Yeah, we got that. We're up to there. Bridget the Man Cron. What the heck, Jake? Ryan Miller says crypto pumps during the week now and dumps on the weekends. Yeah, pretty much. Awesome. We also got, what in the hell? Clifford Bushman with $100 super sticker. What? What? That's amazing, my guy. Whoa. I can't. I'm never gonna get used to this, guys. I'm just a backwater misfit, man. Thank you, my guy. Thank you. Cheers. Cheers, my man. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. You guys are amazing. Holy crap. That's the second time I have ever seen a $100 super chat. That's insane. That's crazy, guys. Wow. Jesus, man. Jake the Snake says, Tridano, what are you on over there? It's fire. LOL are many. Are many. Clifford, Jesus. My guy. Crazy. Yeah, we are a bunch of misfits, for sure. For sure. Looks like XCN is moving, man. You're balling, Cliff. Love it. Yeah, seriously. Wow. So great seeing the love and support for Otaku. Yeah, I feel appreciated, man. It's been a long time coming. I remember I don't know if you guys know Maximus Crypto. I was watching him for years, and he came to me one time. He's like, I think I should have you on my show. And him and I did a collab once, and I still talk to him too. Of course, Maximus and I. But that's how I found Rob. That's how I found Rob. And like, I was talking to myself for a whole entire year on just trying to beat the algorithm, just beat it to death. Because YouTube sucks to build, man. It's hard. It's hard to start from nothing. And yeah, Rob saw me and he's like, he just kept pushing me, man. He just kept dropping in, pushing me. So I definitely appreciate the support, guys. I can't believe we've gotten this far. It's insane. It's insane. Thank you again, Cliff. You're the man. You're the man. Lucky got to know you before your legendary stardom. Yeah, Mad. Yeah, seriously. I mean, I'm still a baby, guys. I'm still a baby. We're up to 630 subs. I'm not sure exactly where we are at the current present moment, but yeah. Clifford says you're legit. I appreciate it. I do what I can. I call it like I see it. I do what I can. XCN is pulling a bit back with Bitcoin. Do you think about DCAing? Says Jake the Snake. Well, I mean, it looked like it was doing okay. It was still at the 1.8. Oh my God, this chart's a mess. What happened here? I'm gonna have to get another chart. This is MEXC, Onyx Coin, USDT. Nick, what the hell? Oh my God, guys, I can't. Oh, holy crap, Nick, what is going on, my guy? I can't. I can't. Holy shit, guys, I'm never gonna get used to this. I can't even keep my composure, man. You guys are too much. Holy crap. Clifford, Bushman, let's go. Nick, that's insane. Holy crap, guys. Jesus, what? You guys are amazing. Yeah, Matt, I mean, love being here with you guys all. 100%. just chill here all night and just talk crypto with you guys. It's some of the best time I've ever had, of course. And I miss the open mics with you guys. I wish we could do that every freaking night. I love spending time with you guys. Damn, I wanted to be number 3 at 100. Damn, Danny, I think that's already gone, man. Freaking Nick and Cliff, man, that's insane. Holy crap, I can't. Oh jeez. Oh God, I gotta burn some more bennies. I don't know if I have any more. Oh, I've got one more benny. I'll have to save one. I have to save one for both of you guys for another night. Freaking Cliff and Nick. That's insane, guys. Oh my God. I need a fan in here. I need a big fan. It's getting hot, man. It's getting hot. I need an open mic with all the chaos in the market. Yeah. Damn. I'm speechless, guys. I'm speechless. Ugh. Holy crap. Jesus. Oh, jeez. 9:30, guys. It's 9:30. Bitcoin's sitting at 107. It just wants to fall. It just wants to fall. It looks like we're going to hit bear. Oh, look. We're already going down. Look at this. We're already going down. We're going to hit our bear target already. Oh, no. Oh, no. That is at 1066. Will we touch it? Will we wick right back up? It's already starting to wick right now at 1078. So yeah, we may be creating a new low. We're just gonna keep making new highs and new lows. Look at this. This is crazy. Oh my god. You guys blowing me up with these super chats. I can't even keep my composure anymore. Jesus. It's hard to look at the chat now, guys. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. All right. Jeez. Milkway says, sponsored bennies are a hit. Yes. I'll be burning more bennies tomorrow night, guys. Oh my god. Holy crap. Otaku-san getting flustered like a southern belle. Yeah, I'm not used to this, guys. I just told you the story. I was talking to myself for an entire year, and Max would call it out. He'd be sending people my way and be like, "This guy, he's awesome. You got to see Crypto Otaku. He sits there. It doesn't matter if there's a single person in his audience. He still talks. He still does all the metrics and everything. Like there's someone always there." I'm like, "Oh my god." Yeah, I mean, it's been a long time, man. It's been a long time coming. Don't make me have to step up my game, says Attila. I had to do the 2 bennies on you real soon. Holy crap, Attila. Yeah, Attila the Hun in the house. #1 in the hundo. Benny drops. That's insane. It's crazy, man. It's been he's flashing under the mask. I'm sure you guys can see it. I'm ripping my hair out. Super Danny for the $10, and there's Cody shouting out Nick, and let's go. Yes, let's go. Super Danny with a $10 super chat as well. May God bless us all. I never thought financial freedom to be within reach. Thanks to Otaku. Thanks, Rob. 100%, Danny. 100%. You know what? I was thinking about that today too. I was at Olive Garden, right? And like, you know, sometimes you just want to have. I still drinking my drink I brought with me back from Olive Garden, and you know, I spent like $20. You know, salad, breadsticks, unlimited, whatever, and a drink. About $20 with a tip. And I'm just thinking to myself, if you have a 6-figure portfolio, a meal is now to you is worth like 0.0001% of your entire net worth. To a normie, that meal is probably 0.1 or 0.01 of their entire net worth. It's crazy how when you start thinking like this, guys, when you start making these crazy numbers in the back of your head, you're just like, it really is 100% financial freedom within reach, 100%. And you look at it in every facet of your everyday life, and if you live within your means, you can achieve it. Right now, I sold my house. I'm living off of pretty much nothing, yeah, I feel like I'm already there, even though I haven't made my first million yet. Whatever. Yeah, it's all coming, guys. It's all coming. It's crazy. When you're in crypto for 4 years, at least you are going to be a millionaire. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I mean, unless you're doing something wrong. I don't know. Just investing in nothing but memes and never getting out, I guess. I don't know. Oh, geez, guys. Ooh, still like the same meals, but 100%. Yeah, Clifford. Yeah, jeez, that's crazy, man. Yeah. I mean, you just gotta stay humble. You stay within your means. Don't do anything stupid. Don't go out and buy a friggin' Ferrari or Lambo. Those are silly things. I mean, do what makes you happy, but within reason, right? Within reason. If you want to stay financially free. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. All right, so it looks like, yeah, we had that flash crash. We wicked right on back up to our bottom of our bear line on top of our support level. Well, of course, not even our support. This is just a general trend line right now, where Bitcoin has been, you know, on this bullish rip, continuing to the upside, playing into our launch pad this week. This is nuts, guys. I cannot believe this is going to play out right on top of it. And Ramona in the chat Jesus. Oh, you guys have been insane tonight. Ramona with a $20 super chat. Thank you all for what you help us reach our goals. You and Rob are the best. Thank you, Ramona. I really appreciate that. You guys are all the best, man. And like I said earlier, I'm really happy to be alongside my people. The misfits, the misguided, the misaligned. We're misinformed. Of course, we're taught everything wrong by society, and then we just find our own. We find our own way, and this is the way, guys. This is the way. It's insane how crazy this is going to make us all very, very happy and healthy and wealthy. Hopefully, everyone will be happy, healthy, and wealthy after all this. That's only my goal, is to be happy, healthy, wealthy. That's all I want. And yeah, right now, ZBAC 2, still sitting at 2048, still tight in this channel. Look, you cannot, this is textbook. As long as Bitcoin does not break down, this should play towards the upside. Although right now, Bitcoin's getting a little bit more resistance than we would like to hope. So we could see seeing ZBAC falter down and maybe break underneath. ZBAC could be hitting this, at least, again, 2004 is kind of my target right now. 2042, somewhere in that range. Still very bullish on a still on a everything's bullish on a big bull rip, right? We're still on the momentum and the trend line up towards the top of this breakout to the upside. The next leg up would take us to about 63, 64, right? Is that about right? I said somewhere in that range, 63, 64 to the upside. And then I think we already are in no man's land. Yeah, we are in no man's land right now. Yeah, we haven't even retraced back down to the, that takes us right back down to 203. That was our previous all-time high for ZBAC. So hopefully we don't see that ever again, but there's still a possibility of retracement if Bitcoin has some sort of crazy crash tomorrow because of macro uncertainty and black swans and... I'm just ranting now, guys. All right. So Danny says the only thing I really want so bad is a home away from the hood, freedom to travel. Gotta keep that cash working for me. 100%, Danny. That's what I finally got last year. This is my secret hideout. Yeah. This is the secret hideout where the studio now lives. Yeah, that's the goal, right? Some Bitcoin thing this week. Yeah. Oh, some. My guy Cliff, yeah, the whole conference is this week starting tomorrow. It's going to be all Bitcoin thing this week. Ramona with another $10 super chat. Thank you. We're the Islands of Misfits, just an island of misfits, the island of misfit toys. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. 100%, Ramona. You're the queen of the misfits. I love it. Jesus. All right, guys. Well, Clifford says, "Oh, please, ZBAC, give us an opportunity. This is the chance we are given." Guys, we're half a penny. This is like, I'm getting Jasmine vibes. I remember when Jasmine broke out from half a penny to a penny. We were already at half a penny from 305. We were at 306, right? I think when we started, we were at 306, 307, somewhere in that range back in January, February. Maybe 307, I think, at some point within the last few weeks. But yeah, right there, 307. This is crazy, guys. We've already pretty much done 10x within the last month. It's nuts. This is nuts. And it's only the beginning. It's $400 million market cap. You're going to go to $1 billion, at least $1 billion, very quick. Maybe 2.5, 3 billion this cycle. That's still a 20x from here. So at least a 30x out of ZBAC if you guys got in on these lows. Whew, man. I just can't tonight, guys. This is too much. I can't. I'm not used to all this. All right. So hopefully everything will continue towards the upside tonight. We'll get the foreign markets to participate in a way that doesn't bring the rest of us down. Yeah, I'd be watching these key levels right now, just the overall uptrend for Bitcoin. We just got to create a new higher low, right? New higher low. This is the hourly chart. And this is what we're doing. We're just creating new high lows, and we can still come down here and be high low as well to 107.8, whatever it is. So as long as we don't, Bart Simpson down here and then go sideways, we should be good. But that's the general idea. It's already starting to print a green candle right now. Cool beans. Clifford Bushman says, "Thank you, Otaku and community. Thank you guys all." Like I said, I'm happy to be with you guys every single night. It's a blast. It's a blast. And I can't wait to see what the channel has ahead. I'm going to be on the road soon, guys. I'm going to be on the road. We're going to do the Milk Money McDonald's thing. I'm going to hit every McDonald's I see, and I'm just going to make random videos. It's going to be fun. Jesus. I love all the ideas you guys bounce off of me too. Yeah, I think it's about it that guys. 1085. Hopefully we can retrace back to 109, 110 here in the next 2 or 3 hours. Again, about midnight, we'll probably see some intraday trading and some excitement. Again, it's going to be a really fun week, and I'm excited to see where we all are at the end of the week. So have a good night. Thanks again, everyone. Nick, Clifford, Ramona, Super Danny, Cody. You guys are crazy, man. You guys are crazy. Thanks again for all your love and support. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow morning with the market open. It's going to be a crazy market open. I might have to cut it a little short, though, because I do have to take my car into the shop. I ran over a boulder. It's a long story. I talked about it a little bit this morning, but I'm gonna try to draw it out as long as I can. I mean, I gotta get on the road and get to the dealership. So I will see you guys tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. And yeah, good night, sweet prince, the Prince of Chaos, Crypto Chaos. That is. Thank you, Jake. Thank you. Thank you, everyone else. I will catch you again very soon. Peace. And then I can never find the frickin' button.
Fly me to the moon, let me trade among the stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my king. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Oh, tomorrow be more coins and let me huddle forever more and more and more and more and more. I long for Hollywood shopping and door. I should you. I love you.
Oh no! Oh, here I am, guys. My name is the Crypto Otaku, and I'm a motivational speaker. Well, tell me now, what do you want to do with your life? You want to make money in crypto? God. Well, if you don't, you're gonna be living in a van down by the river, eating government cheese. Oh my God, guys. Have a good night, guys. These guys are nuts. Later. Well, Lottie frickin' da! See ya.